Good morning and welcome to the vlog for the week. And you might hear my coffee pot too because it's brewing this morning. But this is the week we sign on the dotted line for our lake condo. So it's only Monday and that's not until Friday. And I just want the week to go by fast so we can get there. And we still don't know what time yet, so hopefully soon, like, we'll get all the rest of the information and, know everything, and then the only thing left will be to get down there Friday. So anyway, I'm not going to do a lot of rambling and stuff, so welcome to the vlog. Hello there, it's me and my coffee pot again. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's Tuesday, and so last night for the lake condo, so in case you haven't watched like some of the prior vlogs, my husband and I, and as a family, we love going out to the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. Around the Bagnell Dam area, if any of you are familiar with that. And we've done so for years. My husband and I actually honeymooned out in the Ozarks. We used to go there when I was a kid. We just love it. And that was like a traditional family vacation every year. Kids are older now, so they don't always go, but my husband and I have continued to go down there. We rent a condo, or there's different places that we've like rented to stay when we go on vacations. And has been our dream to own like our own lake place down there. And that's what we're doing. We're buying a lake condo in the condo complex that we've stayed at for, over a decade. We really love that place, and the condos rarely go for sale. So we were down there at the right time, right day, the whole thing. And so that's what I keep talking about with the condo. And so last night we found out, we got the wire instructions for getting the funds to the title company, and we set up our closing time. So it's going to be 11:45 and in the morning, almost afternoon. And so it's just, everything's feeling more and more real, and I'm just really excited. And the current owners, we talked to their grandson yesterday, and he said his grandma and grandpa are going to go down there Wednesday. They're going to have a last stay, and they have a few personal items that they're going to get. But then Friday we go down, we'll do all our signing of papers and stuff and get the key, and it'll be our place. So just really looking forward to it. And so that's what that's about. But anyway, now I'm gonna make my coffee when the coffee pot gets done, and get my water and get my stuff that I get to take down to work, and get headed out the door and hope for a good day. Hello there. So today is Wednesday, and it's the last day that I'll be driving down to the building for the week. Working from home Thursday. Friday we're going to the condo closing. And I just got here to work, so I'm gonna get out my laptop and get all set up and get this day going. Hello there. So today's Thursday. I'm working from home. It is lunchtime, so I'm sitting here. I haven't gotten anything to eat yet, but I'm sitting here with a blank piece of paper because while I eat my lunch, I'm going to make a grocery list, or probably more than groceries, like a Walmart list for the condo for tomorrow. And then I'll be adding to the list once we're there and we do an inventory. So we go for the closing tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning. So we'll be leaving our house no later than 8:30 in the morning. We want to leave by 8. I just want to, get out in the area before we're due so we're there on time and everything, in case we hit traffic or something. And, but I was telling Brian, we were talking this morning, that I'm not going to take I have a toiletry bag that I take on trips. And I'm not going to take that because I am going to take my toothbrush and a makeup bag and medicine, stuff like that. But when it comes to shampoo and soap and, all that kind of stuff. Oh, and then I'll take my moisturizers and stuff. But we're just going to buy stuff to keep down there. That's so cool. So shampoo and conditioner and soap and deodorant, I'm just going to take that kind of stuff. So, and then when we get down there, we're going to do an inventory because I don't know if they already have some dish soap they left or, any kind of stuff like that. So I'll add to the list after we get there. But I was going through thinking about what do I use when I get ready in the mornings? What do I use in the evenings? When I take my shower, stuff like that. And so write those kind of things down. So we'll buy them when we're down there so we have them to keep in the condo. And then it might rain tomorrow. So luckily I have a good amount of the stuff that we're taking down there in totes. And I'm taking a vacuum cleaner down there. And so we're going to take Brian's truck. We're also taking the Sea-Doo tomorrow. So, between, there's a couple of comforters and some pillows that are going to have to go in the back of the truck, in the seat, in the back seat. He's got one of those kind of trucks that has a back seat. So that stuff will go there, the things that aren't in totes, and then our luggage. And eventually we're going to take down, not this time because we already have so much stuff we're taking down. We're going to take extra clothes and shoes, things like that we already have. I have enough clothes where I can take clothes down there, because the ultimate goal will be when we go to our lake condo, we'll just take a small bag that has our medicine and I said, a makeup bag, my moisturizers. I'm not going to double buy my Neutrogena, nighttime moisturizers and stuff, because I think you could, I'd end up spending quite a bit of money double buying that stuff. So, but so then we'll have a go bag, of just grab that bag and go, and we'll already have clothes and shoes and things like that down there. So we'll do that in a future trip, go through our closets and our drawers and get our extra stuff to take down there. But yeah, I've got a vacuum cleaner that I'm taking. We have 2 vacuums, and I don't need 2 vacuums. We only have 1 room in this house with carpet in it, although I still use my big upright vacuum even on the hard floors because it's got a hard floor setting and the rugs and stuff. But anyway, so one of the vacuums we're taking down there, and so we're gonna, and I don't think it's gonna fit in the back of the truck. I think it's gonna have to go in the bed of the truck. And so got to think of some way to cover that up. Brian said he has, have you guys, sometimes the schools will sell those, or the scouts, our neighbors have scouts, Boy Scouts, those big yellow trash bags. They're just huge that people use for lawn and stuff like that. We have some of those. So I think we can just cover it with that, because if it rains, things in totes I don't have to worry about, because it doesn't matter if a tote gets wet. They're protected, but I don't want the vacuum cleaner to get all wet. And why did I just ramble all that? You guys don't care about that. That's just a huge, I don't know. I think I'm just excited, and I want this day to get over. It's it's 12:42 right now, and I still have a couple of meetings left. And then after I get off work, we're going to go to the gym. And then when we get home, I'm going to pack. I'm going to do, I actually have a load of laundry in the dryer that I'm going to fold at the 1:30 meeting. And so, or during the 1:30 meeting. But I'm just feeling excited, and I'm trying to pass the time. And so, besides work, work passes the time, but I'm excited. And so I just figured I'd get on here and ramble. Sorry. Anyway, I'll quit rambling because tomorrow I'm going to show you the condo. I'll show you like when it, as is, what it looks like when we first see it. I don't know what all they're going to have left there. They're supposed to be leaving the furniture, so the furniture better still be there. And then after I change out some of the stuff, like I've showed you guys in past vlogs, I bought new comforter, and we have another comforter that's new that we're going to take, but we're going to replace the comforters, probably rearrange the furniture a little bit in the living room, stuff like that. So I'll show you like what it looks like now, and then as I'm doing the little updates for stuff we have, and then the after. So I'll share all that with you tomorrow and over the weekend. So, but we're almost there. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. Today's the day. Brian and I both woke up today. It's 5:30 right now, but we've been awake since 3:30. We woke up like kids on Christmas this morning, so we're so excited. I had the weirdest dreams last night, though. You know, at least for me, when I was a kid on Christmas Eve. Okay, had an interruption there. The cat was going nuts. He's excited too, I guess. But like when I was a kid on Christmas Eve, I would have like kind of nightmares for a kid. Like I would wake up and Santa didn't come, or my presents were all empty, you know, that kind of thing. Last night, I dreamed about the condo. One of the dreams was really super weird, but I dreamed that we were running super late and we knew we weren't going to get to the closing on time. And so we were just freaking out. And my dad was in my dream, and my dad was calling the title company, trying to let them know that, you know, we were having car trouble or whatever. And I had a dream that we walked into the condo and it was completely empty. They're supposed to be leaving the furniture. That's even in the contract. And then the weirdest one, I dreamed we got there and the condo came with a donkey, a donkey named Gus. Where does that stuff come from? And he was like tied to there's these stairs you walk up, and then there's like a little, not a deck, but like the entryway to go into the condo. He was like tied up there. And he was a really friendly donkey, but I don't know why the condo came with a donkey. And I think I had a couple of other ones, but I don't remember what they were, but it's just so weird. But so this morning, we were both awake, and I thought Brian was awake, and I think he thought I was awake, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Are you awake?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm awake." We were both, it was like 3:35, and then we just were laying there talking, and our news, they're talking about rain possibly today. They kept talking about it. So the morning news, we have a channel that starts at 4 in the morning. So we turn the news on at 4. Looks like we're going to be okay. Last night it thunderstormed, but it looks like this morning the rain they were calling for, like the rain that we got last night, got the rain out of the atmosphere close, like at our house. There's other rain around us, like in areas around us, but it's looking like we won't have rain, which will be nice because we're like the stuff that's going in the bed of the truck is in totes. And then there's one thing we're going to cover with a tarp, and then a vacuum cleaner that we've got it covered. So we'd be fine if it did rain. It's just better if it doesn't, because I don't want to take a bunch of wet totes into the condo. So then we'd have to be drying them off and all that. So it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But, so yeah, so now we're up and we're getting ready and everything. So then we can get the truck loaded and get headed to our signing. We're probably going to leave a little earlier because there's always, you know, stuff we can do while we're waiting. But I just thought it was so funny, the weird dreams. and stuff. And I just felt like a kid on Christmas Eve. And this morning we both felt like little kids on Christmas morning when you just get up. And so I figured I would share that with you guys. But anyway, I'm gonna go. We both had a cup of coffee already, so I go brush my teeth and get dressed and get ready and stuff. And I'm so happy. Well, it's raining after all, and we're loading the truck up now, but stuff's in totes. It's not a big deal, and it may dry quite a bit on the drive, but you know, meteorologist, it's like, what other job can you have where you consistently can be wrong? It is funny though, how a meteorologist, I mean, they're doing the best they can do with the information they have, but they're wrong a lot, at least the ones by us. They can usually get the temperature right, but precipitation is so hard to predict. But we're getting ready to get on the road. Had to stop by here on our way. Look what they have. These are gorgeous. Dam.
Water looks nice and smooth. It's gonna be fun.
Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, so if you get on the lake right here, you go about 10 miles.
You'll be at our condo.
Yep, you'll be there. You'll be there.
And along here is what they call the Bagnell Dam Strip. And they have like a bunch of restaurants and bars and some retail shops and stuff. There's like an escape room place. This place is really fun. It's called Peace Frogs.
Babe, I'm gonna turn here though.
Okay.
So I gotta find some parking.
And we're coming over to a parking lot. And this little girl just having a bite to eat.
They don't even care. They're not even scared of the people out here.
Okay, so we got all signed. We, the buyers, did all of our signature stuff at the title company, and the sellers did all their stuff. And then after we got done, they wanted to take us to lunch. So we went to lunch together, and that was really nice. Getting to meet the former owners. They still have family that has a condo there, so that was really super nice of them. And so now we're headed to the condo. Okay, here's the door when you first come in. And here's the kitchen. And there's Brian. Oh, that's a different coffee pot than what was here before. This is like a utility closet. And that's where like the water softener and the furnace and the hot water tank are. Hot water tank's 2016. And then here's the living room. You'll have to open the blinds, Brian.
I will. That'll be a big reveal.
So this is the living room. That lamp's not quite as bad as I remembered it, but I still am replacing it. And then there's a table. I'll show you the view here in a little bit. So let's see, let's go into the spare bedroom. Oh, this is a closet that's got the washer and dryer. And then this is, whoops, one of the bathrooms. And then in the bathroom, there is a linen closet. It's got some stuff in here that probably won't be keeping. Oops. And then over here, this is the spare bedroom.
It's a good sized bedroom, Molly.
Yeah, it is. You know, this furniture's not as bad as what I was thinking either.
No.
I do have new lamps for in here and a new comforter. And then I think we're gonna rearrange the furniture too. And then here is the master bedroom. Another view. Oh, Brian, the lamps are different in here. We're gonna get different lamps. They didn't keep the little branchy ones.
No, they get them, all right.
No, I meant
like
they
them.
didn't stay here, but we're gonna get different lamps.
See, I didn't know about it.
So here's like the sink, and then the toilet and the shower are separate in their own little
I bet Amy
room.
those pictures. I don't know.
And then here's the master closet. Hold on, the lamp or the light's out here. Nice size walk-in closet. It's definitely bigger than anything I have at home.
I think the furniture here is nice.
No, I really like the furniture in here. I like the bed and
Here's a bunch of stuff, like paperwork. I wonder if there's
everything.
like stuff for the lock and
well,
stuff.
look, Brian, let's open the blinds.
Here's
So
the keypad. This is there's.
we're gonna open the blinds and then I'll
Here's
show
the
you
thing.
the view. Okay, so here's the view. We don't have the blinds in the living room open yet, but from the bedroom, here's the view. And then out there is the deck.
How do you want to open it here? Let's see how.
It's got these really nice flooring. Screened in porch area. It has a ceiling fan. And then like, this is an older like swing, but they've added like these cushions are kind of messed up, but they added some cushions on top. So there's a swing.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you back?
So Brian just opened the blinds, and so you can access the deck from the bedroom and from the living room.
There's BWC, babe.
So this is the view from the living room.
Yeah, it's nice.
So
They got the windows tinted.
yep. So now we're gonna go unload the truck.
Well, hello. Here I am, September 22nd, 2023, sitting here on the lake, doing my first Sea-Doo ride as an owner instead of a renter. And it's beautiful. I did the inaugural run up here to the dam, and man, it's really pretty right now. Look at that. Beautiful September day. Somebody's having some fun. That's what it's all about, my friends.
So we went to Walmart last night and we bought the exact coffee pot we have at home. We love this thing. So I'm getting ready to have my first cup of coffee in our condo. I'm so excited. So the sun hasn't come up yet. Got my coffee. Hey guys, so Brian and I, we have been busting our butts, man. We're not quite able to enjoy the peacefulness and everything yet because we've been working so much. So yesterday we woke up at 3:30 in the morning. We didn't go to bed till after midnight last night. We were trying to arrange the furniture in different ways. We've been going through trying to make this place look more like ours. So Brian just left. He's got a truckload full of stuff to donate because they left we didn't like any of the pictures they had except one. And I replaced the bedding. They had left some towels, but I had already bought towels. So, so he's taken that stuff to donate it. And then I'm still working on cleaning and going through like the utensils and stuff and making like a Dollar Tree list and stuff. That was the other thing. We went to Walmart last night. And lamps. None of the lamps. We didn't like any of the lamps. So, but once I'm done, and then the pictures, we might not find all the pictures we want on this trip, We would like to find something for this bare wall here. But it could just be something, we slowly replace the pictures. I have a list of where all they had pictures and stuff because I like their placement, except there needs to be something here. My guess is they probably took whatever was hanging here. And, but yeah, we did upgrade our coffee pot. Showed that there was like a pretty old one, but so I'm staying here working on stuff, and he went to the donation center like I think I've said 3 times now. And it's starting to look more like ours. You can see we got new pillows, different pillows, boats and stuff going by. So, yeah. And I'll definitely show you more stuff later, but I'm just working right now. I just figured I would do a little update. We're having some lunch before we go shopping for decor.
The coating is frosted flakes on this fish.
There's a thunderstorm and we're sitting on the deck enjoying the thunderstorm.
It's Saturday night. There's some people having fun.
Yeah.
But you're at the lake on Saturday night. That's what it's all about.
We went, and I forgot to vlog it because we went there so quickly, but we found a couple of stores that had some really cool lake decor. I'm excited to show you guys after we get it all decorated. We got some really awesome pieces.
Hopefully we'll get another light. It's been having
Yeah, I've
a lot
seen
of
a
lightning.
couple.
Mother Nature's giving us a light show tonight.
I love it so much. We're sitting out here having some Chardonnay.
Yeah.
And just
Amy's having her little, what is it, pumpkin or?
yeah, a pumpkin, like some.
spice cake.
We went to Hy-Vee and I got like some pumpkin, like little cakes. Thunders, just some.
Nice.
Ah,
Look, bring it back around and show. Can you see inside?
I don't know. Let's see.
Wait.
Can we get the?
So you can see.
That's
That's kind of bare walls.
Yeah, we took
We
a-
haven't put anything up that we bought today yet. We bought a whole bunch of stuff today, and she'll do another video tomorrow. But
Yeah, that's what
kind of
it.
just getting it personalized, you know.
Yeah, so we're sitting out on the deck and got this nice little ambiance out there,
Loving it.
or in there. Hey guys, today's Sunday. I just got out of the shower. It's after 6 p.m. and I just realized I have not vlogged all day. I completely forgot. We've been so busy. This has been a wonderful weekend. We don't go home till tomorrow. We don't have, oh, can't see the Chiefs. I want to see that. Exorcist Believer. I want to see that. Turn this TV down a little bit. We're watching Kansas City Chiefs game. Actually, Brian, he went to get us some dinner. We're gonna have Italian from an Italian restaurant down the street because we're hungry. We've been working our butts off. And so I'll show you a full walkthrough tomorrow, but we've done a lot of like decorating, you know, stuff in our style. And we've had a lot of fun just shopping for things. And then we went to like, you know, places like Marshall and Target and Walmart and stuff. And then we were like, we don't want to go to those kind of places. We want to find other art, you know, around the lake. And so we went to, it's a place called, there's an area called Blair's Landing and Blair and Company. And they sell a lot of like lake decor, and they also have like candy and stuff. We just got the lake decor. And I am going to do a walkthrough, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Because we have still stuff out and, you know, like picture hanging kits and stuff. So, but I am going to do a walkthrough tomorrow and show you everything that we've done so far. We still have stuff to do. Like I haven't done anything in the spare bedroom other than put a comforter on the bed. But yeah, I will do a proper walkthrough tomorrow for you. But so we went yesterday, to this one place called Art at the Lake. We got there like 10 minutes before they closed. And so we actually bought a piece there, and we were like, we're coming back tomorrow when we have more time where we can look around. And we went today and we bought some more. And then after I get home, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby because we like all the art we've picked, but we need just like some little fill-in things, you know, like I took all the stuff off the top of the kitchen cabinets. They had like some really old, let me sit down, really old, like floral arrangements. And so one thing they do have up there that's really cool is rope lights. And so they turn those on like for like a little night light. So we've been doing that. But yeah, all that greenery. So I don't remember if I told you guys. We've just been so busy. It's been awesome. Stuff we need to do, but it's not been relaxing at all. So we're coming back next weekend. We love it so much. It's like we're making it our own. But anyway, I want to get just a couple of things up there. I don't know what, you know, we'll just have to see. But I don't want it to, you know, to be a ton of stuff because I don't want it to be all messy and cluttered and hard to dust or anything. But we donated a lot of stuff. Pretty much all the decor that was here. All the lamps, all the shades, all the bedding, like the comforters and stuff. The sheets they had in the master bedroom were really nice. And so I actually washed those today, got them all washed and put in the linen closet, because I'll use those. They had, like, it was just a fitted sheet and a flat sheet, so no pillowcases. But I'll go buy some pillowcases, like at Target or somewhere. And they have like a TV cabinet that I want to chalk paint. So when I go to Hobby Lobby, I might look to see if I can find a paint that I want. But it's been so fun decorating. And Brian and I, we have the same taste in things, which is awesome. Because it makes for no arguments, stuff like that. We'll see something and we both will love it. Or I'll see something and then he'll come over and see me looking at it and he'll really like it. Just stuff like that. And it was like all the pictures they had hung, they're just a different style than us, you know. They're in their upper 80s, and so just different style. Brian and I, we wanted to decorate it to look like a lake place, where they had like more oceany stuff. Like they had some lighthouse pictures, and they had a bunch of canisters that had lighthouses on them, stuff like that. But then the pictures in the bedroom, like when I did my first walkthrough of before we changed anything, they had like pictures with like monkeys and palm trees, kind of jungly pictures, and just things that aren't our style. But then, and we didn't really like their coffee table and end tables is too much at first, but then when we started decorating it more lakey in here, we like them. So go figure. But I will do, a proper walkthrough and show you everything. I just want to get it, like after we load the car up to go leave tomorrow. It's so nice not to have to worry about when's checkout time. We can leave, we can come and go as we please. That is so awesome. So awesome. And last night there was a thunderstorm and we sat out at the table last night for dinner we ate TV dinners and had Chardonnay. But tonight we're going to have some Italian food. Yesterday, that place we went for lunch, it's called JB Hooks. It's got a 14-mile lake view. I had the best fish sandwich I've ever had in my life. Brian and I both got the same fish sandwich. It was breaded fish, but it was breaded with frosted flakes and whatever else was in there. And then it had like a raspberry chipotle tartar sauce. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And Brian had regular fries and I had sweet potato fries. That was excellent. Because we've been trying, so we ate out once yesterday and we're going to eat out once today. Because there's a little place, an Italian place, it's called Lil Rizzo's. And they're pretty reasonably priced. Like I'm going to have some lasagna and it's $12, I think. And they have a tortellini that Brian really likes. So that's what he's going to get. And I think we'll probably sit out on the deck, maybe have some Chardonnay again. And there's a ceiling fan out on the deck, so that helps circulate the air. And I still was having a hard time believing it's ours. But then, now that we're decorating it and everything, I'll show you everything. But later. It's feeling like ours. And I just can't believe it. I still just can't believe it. And we've dreamed of having our own place out here for so long. And to have it at the same complex that we've been renting for a long time. We've just always wanted a condo here. It just has never worked out. And finally it just worked out. And then to meet the people, did I tell you? See, I've been talking to my mom also on Marco Polo, and so I forget what was I talking to Mom about and what have I told the vlog, but so hopefully this isn't a duplicate. But so the owners of this place, we were all going to meet at the title company on Friday, and they called Brian and they were like, do you know where this place is, because we can't find it? And Brian's like, yeah, I do, I know where it is. And where are you? Maybe I can drive over and you can just follow me. And so they said where they were, it so happened to be we were sitting at a stoplight, and they were like, we could see them from where we were, and they could see us. And so Brian was like, you know, flashing his lights, and so he's like, well, I'll just when I go by, you just pull out and follow me. So we followed each other. They're so nice. And then we did our signing of all the paperwork, and then they did theirs. And so we were just waiting for copies of our paperwork. And they were like, we'd really like to take you to lunch. And so we were like, oh, that would be really nice. Thank you. And so there's a barbecue restaurant called Wobbly Boots. And so we went there, and then we just talked. And the wife, her name's Rosie, and she has Parkinson's. And we were talking about, like, I am the oldest of 7, and she is, like, I think she said 4th one down from 7. So she had 7 in her siblings too. And Bob, they're both still really active in their upper 80s. And like all those kitchen cabinets, very recently he refinished all of those on his own. And then some other people in the complex liked him, and so he did theirs too. He hunts, he does woodworking. They have a bunch of grandkids. And he said them selling the condo, this isn't the only one they've ever owned, but they've been coming down here for 25 years. And so he's like, it's an end of an era for them, you know, for that kind of thing. They have a daughter that still has a place here, and they're actually staying with her till tomorrow, I think. But so we just talked to them. They were telling us different information about how the water softener works. That there was some extra, like, cups. There was these glasses. I like them, but not as many as they had. They had like 10 of these glasses, and we only need about 4. And so I was going through all this stuff, you know, for donating and everything. But then he told Brian there was, in the spare bedroom, in one of the nightstands, the bottom drawer was full of glasses. And so it's like, we just got rid of all those, and there's a whole drawer full of them. But he said they were there when they moved in here. So we're not keeping any of that stuff. We're going to donate those too. We'll probably just take them home and donate them closer to home. But I just thought that was so nice. And then I think it's really cool that they got to meet us too, because they get to see who's taken over the condo from them that they loved so much. And so, you know, there's things we still, like, we definitely need to replace the carpet. It's old, but it'll do for now, you know, it'll totally do. And I'm just so happy. But so I'm not going to wrap the vlog up until tomorrow, which is Monday. So it'll be a day late, which I'm sure you guys aren't going to care, because then you just get a whole nother tour of it. And I'll keep showing you like any more updates. But yeah, earlier today they had some really bad contact paper. I didn't get it all done, but I got most of the cabinets, all that pulled off. There's one cabinet, and then under the sink, you know, so I can show you what it looks, or I'll show you tomorrow. I'm so tired. A good tired. You know how you feel like you accomplished a lot and it just feels good? That's how I feel. You know, just going through, getting rid of all the stuff that wasn't our style. Nothing against their style, it just doesn't match ours. You know what I mean? And you just want to make it yours. And like the walls are like a beige color. And so like all the frames were the same color, so they kind of just blended in, and we wanted color. Brian and I like color, so we got some more colorful things. And yeah, I can't think anymore. I totally forgot to vlog today. I'm sorry. We went to Dollar Tree, Deerberg's. Deerberg's is a grocery store here, and I wanted to make sure to get my mother-in-law's favorite tea to have it in the cabinet. So like when her and my father-in-law, if they come here, we'll have to tell them we're coming next weekend, so I don't think they're planning on coming then. But yeah, because we kind of want to get it all decorated and stuff and get done with it before then. But anyway, so Deerberg's, I got her tea, so that'd be in the cabinet. Dollar Tree. We went to that art store I was telling you about that we got to when it was closing yesterday. Oh, and Target. And then came home and we've been hanging all the stuff that we have bought. So, yeah. So I'm gonna be having lasagna here in a little bit. But anyway, there's just a little update for you. See, here we are. Lasagna, garlic bread.
Tortellini Alfredo. A little Chardonnay, and look at what's going to probably turn into a most beautiful sunset.
So it is like 7:42 p.m. now, and we're still out here. We finished our dinner. We're having some of our Chardonnay, and you can see how cozy it is in there, in our room. And then we can see the living room, and how cozy it is. It's Monday morning and we have a dense fog advisory. So you can see pretty good, still close, but you can't see across the lake at all. Here's where I hung my signs that I got from Temu. Just the view from the bedroom window where you can't see anything over on the other side of the lake. It was even worse earlier, but you know, you can't get it on film whenever it's kind of dark outside. Hey guys, so today's Monday. And there's been a little bit of a development, not a bad thing, but I'm gonna show you around here in a second. Not everything is done, but Brian's actually gonna come back today. He's gonna drop me off at home because I have to work and I don't have any of my work stuff here, and then he's gonna come back tomorrow because we have to get a new water heater. And we wanna do it quickly because this complex runs on well water, and the tank is kind of old, and when you go to turn the hot water on, it smells like sulfur or like rotten eggs. So you're like taking a shower, and so when you get out of the shower, you don't smell like that, and it's not harmful because we did some research on it, but it's like, it's a long story with what's going on with a hot water tank that's doing that. But we've decided this one is 2 years from needing to be replaced anyway, because at this condo complex you have to replace them every 12 years. So it's 2 years away from that anyway, so the plumber can do it tomorrow and they can get out here, and then we won't have to smell that. It's like doing dishes. So that I didn't have to turn the hot water on, I boiled water in the microwave and then just used cold water because it doesn't happen with the cold water. And then I've done a couple of loads of laundry, like washing towels and stuff like that, and I just use cold water, which I use those Tide cold water pods anyway. So Brian has to come back, and he's not complaining. And then we're going to come back again on Thursday evening. So, and then I'll just work from here on Friday. So, but yeah, so everything's not put up yet because we still got to load the truck and everything, but we're getting ready to, Brian's working out on the patio or the deck for a little bit, calling bids. And then we're going to go for a ride on the Sea-Doo. So the water is beautiful. It was really foggy this morning though. And then we're going to go ahead and load up and head home and get unloaded, and then Brian's coming back. So, but let me show you the little improvements we've made so far. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's where you walk in the door. We're going to be replacing this. This is actually the only thing that's left over from the previous owners. And there's Brian out there working. The kitchen, this is like, you know, a bunch of tools and stuff that we've been doing stuff like fixing things up. And then these are some utensils that we don't want to keep here, but we're saving. So we're taking those with us. That's some stuff Brian's going to be taking down to the dock. Here's my notebook where I've been writing down, you know, my lists and everything. But, oh, that's just a cooler. There's the new rugs. I can't remember if I showed you guys the new rugs. The old ones that they had were like brown, and they had these big giant circles all over them, and I just didn't like them. There's where we set up our little coffee station. This is our favorite coffee pot we've ever owned, so we went ahead and splurged and bought one for here. That's what we use at home. That's empty. I have a turquoise, like this color, of a bread box coming, and I don't know if I'm going to put it on that countertop or that countertop. That is leftover rolls from our dinner last night. These are so good. Brian can have leftovers when he gets back later. Let's see. So yeah, the kitchen's not, you know, the big thing in the kitchen is the artwork that we got and framed. So we bought that place at Blair's Landing I told you about yesterday is where we got these from. And so that one says Lake of the Ozarks and Just Float. And then that's the artist. And then see, it's a bunch of boats. And then this is reclaimed wood, the frame. And then we bought the frames and the prints from there. And so this one, sorry about the glare, says, the moment I see the lake, all my worries float away. We love the colors of these. And then this one says, a perfect day to chill. And then it says Lake of the Ozarks. And it's got all these boats. But the thing that's cool is the thing in the middle is a PWC. We don't know if it's a Sea-Doo or a jet ski or a wave runner, but so yeah, that art we love. It's so bright and colorful. So then here's the living room again. We are eventually going to replace these bar stools. Just nothing's wrong with these. We just want something a little bit more comfortable. And so we got this at a place called Art on the Lake. It's really heavy, but it's just really lakey and beautiful. And again, the colors, we love the colors. And then, so we got this fish here. That was Blair's Landing. And then so were these that we got over the dining table. I also replaced that shade with just a little bit, you know, more of a modern shade than what was there. So there's the table. And then let me pan back around. These are the pillows we chose to add some color in here. And then I got this at Marshall's. And it's like a piece of driftwood with like the succulents in it. And we just thought that was really pretty. And It doesn't take up a lot of space. And then these are the lamps. I got these lamps from Amazon. And you can light just the bottom, just the top, or both, which is what I have here just so I could show them to you. That is an Echo Pop, which, you know, it's one of those Alexa speaker things, because we just like having that. And then there's the little throws and a little container for when it's chilly. Same lamp over here. And then we bought this. Brian loves this. He's always wanted one of these that shows the whole lake. And then it also shows like restaurants and just different things. And he's just always wanted some kind of a map. This one is really cool. It's actually metal, and the way it mounts, it's lifted up off the wall, which is really, really cool. And then we got this paddle or oar, and it's wooden, and it kind of just, you know, like everything just fits in really nicely. And so I haven't done a whole lot with the spare bedroom yet. Right now we're kind of using it for storage, because those are the totes that we need to take home that are empty now. That one has one more thing full of stuff to donate, just the TV box. But this is like the comforter that we have for in here. Eventually we would like to replace this furniture. And then some little lamps that I got that have a plug-in and a USB hookup on them also. And then we found they had left this alarm clock, but you know, so it's like an older one, but it's so cool. It's the kind that has like the dial for the radio station and stuff. And we just thought it was a really cool little, you know, retro alarm clock. So we decided to keep it. And then in this room, they have this mirror, and I'm not real thrilled with like the gold on it. I don't like, but it's a really nice mirror and it's really heavy. And so I'm gonna take it home and I'm gonna paint the frame, and then we're just gonna bring it back and hang it back up. These are actually buoys or boat fenders for down at the dock that Brian's gonna take down there. So we have some protection when we're bringing the Sea-Doo back in. And so this is the primary bathroom, I guess you'd call it. It's the one that's not part of the bedroom. It's the one that, you know, other company and everybody will be using. And so that's the shower curtain that I showed you guys I got from Marshall's. I think it matches the color of the walls beautifully. And then they had this shelf here, but what they had on it was like a giant shell and like this flower arrangement that was like burgundy, and it was just not our style. So I got these baskets, and then just have extra hand towels and extra toilet paper. And then I hung that little sign that I got from Temu. And then, oh, got a new rug. It's, the tan color matches the tan color in the shower curtain. And then these are just kind of for decoration. They're just pretty. I got these towels at Target while we were here. Also at Marshall's, we got new trash cans for both bathrooms. And then there's a linen closet in here. And so one of the things I worked on was lining all the shelves. These are metal shelves. So I lined all the shelves, and we've got beach towels down here, and then hand towels, washcloths, bath towels. And then I have these two baskets that don't have anything in them yet, but I got these at Dollar Tree. But we're gonna add some, you know, like some pain reliever, Band-Aids, a few things like that that would be nice to have. And then a couple of sheet sets up there on the top. And then they have shelving in here too, like this, which is nice. And I just have some hand soap. so far. So that's what we have in there. We also eventually want to replace all the doorknobs. For one, none of these doors latch. They're kind of, it's like this part. Brian has a chisel. He's going to chisel it out. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's not a deal breaker, you know. And just as a reminder from the first tour, this is where the washer and dryer is. I've used it twice and it worked perfectly. I have no complaints. The TV they have that they left is really nice. We really like this TV. So this cabinet here, I am going to get some chalk paint and new knobs, and we're gonna paint this. We're gonna keep it. We like having the little cabinet because that's got, you know, like the router, the modem, the cable box, you know, that kind of stuff there. But I'm gonna try to find some kind of a, you know, something to make like a little like vignette. I don't know exactly, but some kind of way to decorate that because it's just plain right now. And then there's my stuff packed and ready to go. But the master bedroom, this bedroom set I showed that I bought, it actually came with like 3 throw pillows. But what we decided to do with the throw pillows that it came with was, one we put in this chair, one we put in the chair that's in the spare bedroom, and I'm gonna get a pillow cover. And then there's like one of those kind of neck pillow ones, and I have a pillow cover ordered for it too, because we saw this pillow at Marshall's and we loved it. So we just got the shams and that pillow. And then I got these lamps to replace the ones that were here. And then these coasters, I got them at Dollar Tree. There's just one on each nightstand in all the bedrooms, or both of the bedrooms. And then art at the lake. I don't know how good you're going to be able to see these pictures because of the glare for right now, the time of day it is. But for over the bed in here, we decided to decorate it with pictures like this. So they're all sunsets or sunrises, I guess they could be. And they're all taken at Lake of the Ozarks by the same artist. And we actually have 2 more pictures, but they didn't come framed, that I'm gonna get frames for when I'm back home. And then I hung this sign that I got from Temu. And then one of those pictures we got is gonna go here, and one is gonna go here. And so, yeah, there's me in the mirror looking like a hot mess. And we haven't done anything with, you know, anything else yet, so. But we do still have some decor to go. Eventually we want to replace the carpeting, but that's what I'm getting ready to do, is vacuum. You really can't beat this view. I mean, this is my bedroom. There's the carpet. There's the lake. You can't beat that. There's Brian out there working again. So it really feels like ours now. It really does. And I'm so happy. Oh, and this is how we rearrange the furniture. So everything fits and it's really cozy. And really love it. And I'm not even feeling bad that I'm going to be going home in a little bit, because I know I'm coming back in just a few days. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap up the vlog because I'm just getting ready to vacuum, and then we'll be going out on the Sea-Doo for a while, and that should give this time for the vlog to upload. And yeah, I'll show you guys again, you know, once we buy some more decor and stuff and, you know, get it more and more done. Oh, I also lined all the cabinets. I relined all the cabinets. Like I did the shelves in there, I did all the drawers and the shelves in the kitchen too. So I've been busy, but I've been having fun. So I'm very, very, very happy. So thank you so much for joining me for my vlog this week, and I hope you come back next week. Bye.